Hey guys, it's Erica, and for today's video I'm going to be doing my palette collection for 2017. So once the new year rolls around, I will be doing a full makeup collection once I have all of my makeup from Christmas and everything into my drawers and set up the way that I want. I will definitely be doing a new makeup collection, but for now I wanted to show you the palettes that I have and everything that I have collected over the last like 2 years now, I guess. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the palette video. Alright guys, so these are all of the palettes that I own in my entire makeup collection. This is everything. It kind of looks like a lot when I put everything together out here, but there's eyeshadow palettes, highlighting palettes, blush palettes, bronzer palettes, contour palettes. So that's everything that's in here. So I'm just going to start pulling off of this pile and just show you guys what I have. So the first one I see here is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminating Trio, and it just looks like this. This is actually kind of hard to do with like showing you guys, but this is what the palette looks like, and it just has the 3 shimmer colors in, what is this? Pirate, Oasis, and Twilight. So that's that palette. I don't use that one too often, but it is nice. And then I have the Urban Decay Afterglow palette. This is a recent purchase, and this one has 4 shades: Bliss, Paradox, Side Piece, and NSFW. So I like this one. This one's like really nice with the different colors. I usually tend to mix those two together, but sometimes I'll mix those two. It just kind of depends. And then I have this Bella Pierre one that I had gotten at Marshall's, I believe. So that's this one. This one's actually really good for being like, I think it was like $6, but it's actually really good. So do not touch those. So that's what, I mean, that's like really good for being like a $6 palette. So I highly recommend this if you need like a cheaper version of like a highlighting palette. And then I have this Smashbox palette right here. This is a trio palette, and I also got this one at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And it looks like this. It has a darker blush, lighter blush, and a highlight right here. And this is actually a really nice compact palette if you want to travel. So I really like this one. And then I have this Pure Cosmetics. Also got this at Marshall's. Love it. I have this Pure Cosmetics. Sorry about my kid crying. So it just looks like this. It has 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and 2 highlights. This one's more of like a matte under eye color, but this is a highlight, 2 bronzers, 2 blush, and they are very, very, very pigmented. Like, these are very good for getting them at Marshall's on a discount. So there's those 2. And then I also have this Urban Decay Naked Flushed. I love this. This is amazing. And once again, very compact for travel. You have your big bronzer, highlight, and blush. The highlight is out of this world. So amazing. It's this one right here. It looks amazing. So I really like this one. I'm thinking about getting another one because this is amazing. This was actually one of the first palettes high-end that I ever purchased. It was $17. I cried over it, and now I love it. So there's that. And then my contour kit by Anastasia. Got this on a sale, and it's the medium to tan. It's a little bit darker for my skin tone, but I can make it work. So I really enjoy this. Everybody knows what a contour kit looks like. So I also have the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I love this one as well. This one I got at TJ Maxx for 50% off, and I love it. Love it. I have this mini ColourPop palette. This one was their Valentine's Day collection. It looks like this. I have no idea what these shades are in here because it doesn't tell me, but it's like a burgundy maroonish pink color and a sparkly one. I also have my Too Faced chocolate chip palette, which was last year's Black Friday deal, along with the white chocolate one. I wanted all mattes, and I love this palette. This is one where like you take this and one of the blush highlight contour palettes that I just showed you, and that's what you travel with. Like, this is so nice. It has all matte shades. You can use the highlight in the highlight palette as your shimmer shade if you needed to. This is like a really nice palette. I also have another ColourPop palette. This is the High Maintenance palette. I really enjoy this palette. So this one, it has your dark, geez Louise, your dark color, your medium color, sparkle, and shine color right there. I really like that palette. That's one of my favorite palettes that I have as far as eyeshadows. I then have this Too Faced Love palette. I guess that's just what it's called. So this one has the 3 different like sectioned off eyeshadow looks that you can do with the Too Faced eyeliner pencil, and I actually haven't played with this yet because it's a lot of shimmer for me, and I don't know how I feel about all shimmer over the eye, but I'm excited to use this. I got this at a TJ Maxx about 2 hours away from me, so I had to get it because otherwise I wouldn't get it anywhere else. So I think I paid like $20 for that instead of like $50. I also have the Cargo Cosmetics Around the World palette. I purchased this at a Marshall's in Maryland, and it looks like this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the eyeshadows are not the best quality. They're not the best formulation. Can you see that? They're not very pigmented. I don't know. This isn't like my favorite palette ever, but I thought Cargo was supposed to be really good, and it really wasn't. So I am not sure what happened there with this palette, but it's okay. And then I have my Too Faced palettes here, the little mini versions, you know what I mean, like the tin ones. I really want to collect all of these, but I have the Peanut Butter and Honey palette, which I was so excited to finally purchase on their sale. They were having like 50% off this, so I picked one up. I love it. I've used it a couple times. It's amazing, and I love it. Then I have the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I purchased this off of Mercari, I think, and it just looks like this. Very beautiful. I want the matte one too, so I'm looking into getting that. And then I have the Too Faced Cat Eyes. I picked this up at a Ross, and yeah, looks like this. I haven't actually used it yet because I was saving it for a video, and I haven't done the video yet, so let me know if you want me to do a video on that. But I want to collect all of those tin palettes because I think they're so adorable. And then I have the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette. This one had the mirror. I will link the video that I did reviewing this palette on the screen and down in the description box, so go check that out. But I really like this palette, and I also have, so I have that one, and then here I have the Femme Rosa one, which I will link all the videos to these, and this one is gorgeous as well. And then I have the ColourPop I Think I Love You palette, and I did a review on this as well, so I will link all 3 of those videos down below so you can go see them. But you can just see how different all 3 of these palettes are compared to each other, but I love all of them. There's only like, I'm missing the first one that they came out with, the orange one, the orange yellowish one, but the Hello Kitty and the pale colored, go put that back, Molly, and the paled color eyeshadow palette are not my thing, so I didn't purchase those, but I just love these palettes. And then I have this Too Faced No Filter palette, and I haven't even really used this. What's going on here? It like stuck together. I bet Molly's sticky fingers got a hold of it. But yeah, I haven't really, I've swatched it a couple times, and they're very soft and creamy, and I just don't know how to use it though. So, but I got this at a Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and I love it. So, I mean, I don't love it, but like I like it. And then I have this Realer 2 shadow palette. This, I don't know, it's okay. Like the pigmentation is there. Like, you see what I mean? So it's there, but like one of them came broken, and it came in the the fall FabFitFun box, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this yet or not, so we'll see. And then I have this little Tarte palette. This is the only Tarte palette that I own, but their shadows smell delicious and still smells delicious. I love it, and yeah, it's a very neutral palette. It's very small, but I like it, and I cannot wait to get more Tarte shadows because they are amazing. Then I have, I'll do this one here. This one is my Z palette. I got this off of Amazon. This is a really good palette, so I recommend this. But I have 3 ColourPop shadows, 3 Makeup Geek shadows, and then a Makeup Geek blush. The blush is in XO, I believe. XOXO. And then I have 3 of the ColourPop shadows in Glass Bowl, Take It Slow, let's see here, Come and Get It. So I have those 3. And then my Makeup Geek shadows are Sand Dollar, Phantom, and Petal Pusher. So not very many, but I hope to expand this palette a little bit more in the future. And then I have my Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I was going to get a second one because they're discontinuing this, and this is actually one of my all-time favorite palettes because of the color range. I like all the nudes. I don't necessarily use these darker colors, but I use these 3 and these 3, and I just love them. I don't know if you can get them in singles. If you can, let me know in the comments below, but I really do love this palette, so I like that. That was one of my first high-end purchases as well when it was 50% off. And I have 2 of the Coastal Scents Revealed palettes. This is the 2 and this is the 3. The 2 is one of my favorite palettes. It has such beautiful colors in there. So I love using this palette. It's amazing. And then the 3, it's not my favorite. I don't think I've ever actually used this palette. This is kind of like a backup type of thing if I need to do somebody else's makeup, or you know, I need to go in for a bright gold or something like that, but I don't really ever use this one. And then I have my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Thank you to Becca, my best friend. She actually bought this for me for Christmas. I'm so thankful. So she got me this palette and I love it. I haven't used it recently because they're more of the summer shades, spring and summer, but I am going to be getting back into this for spring and summer this next coming year, so I'm very excited about it. And it still smells like peaches. Beautiful. And then I have my Too Faced Peachy Mattes, and then I have my Just Peachy Mattes palette by Too Faced. This is their recent palette that they had come out with, and I love this palette. I really do. Like, I love that it's all mattes, but when I was first using it, I was like, I can't believe there's no shimmer. I love shimmer on my lid, and then doing the mattes in the crease and stuff, and then I was like, duh, it's all mattes. But I do really like this palette. It is a phenomenal palette, and it's Too Faced just does so well. And then the last palette I have here is my Carli Bybel palette. I got this at Ulta, and it's the deluxe edition. This palette is just, I love it. I love the shadow shade range. These 2 right here I don't really ever use, but like everything else I basically use. The highlights are amazing as well. So are these highlights. Who's going to use that one? I mean, that one just logically that makes no sense to me, but like this one I can see, but that one, why? Like, that's so, like, maybe an eyeshadow, but like that's so dark. I don't know. I mean, even if you're like a darker skin tone, I feel like that's still so dark to be a highlight. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, I still really like this palette. I think the shade range and everything is really, really, really good. So yeah, I like this one. For 20 bucks, go get you one. Okay guys, that was my entire palette collection. I love all of the palettes that I have. You can see them all back there. But I really do like 98% of all of my palettes, and I am so glad I got to share them with you. If you have any palette recommendations, let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos that are coming your way. Also hit that notification bell so you can get notified first of the videos that I post, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!